Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 10 of 12 Days of Sandy. We are almost to the finish line here, which is absolutely crazy, but I've had so much fun making these videos. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video, which is my January bullet journal setup. This was one of my favorite ones to make. I think it turned out really cute and I really liked the spreads. So hopefully you do too. Let's just get into it. Okay, so the first spread that I'm starting with here is my January cover page. As you can see, I decided to continue my theme from the 2023 setup. I've actually never done that before, but I'm really glad that I did because I think that it's so cute and it flows so well together. For this January cover page, I just decided to write Jan for January in the center and then do all of those florals around it. If you missed the 2023 setup, that will be linked below, so make sure that you go check it out after you watch this one so that you can see the spreads that I created for that, because there's a lot of really fun ones in there. So I just drew a bunch of these little flowers with the pinks, the purples, a little bit of gray, a little bit of blue, and of course some greenery. I love how these turned out. My next two pages are a calendar and then some stuff for YouTube. So on the left hand side, I have the calendar for January. January starts on a Sunday for 2023, and that's just the most beautiful thing to me ever, because that means that the calendar, you can just write one in the first square, and I just think that's so great. Anyway, so the left hand side of the page is the calendar, and then the right hand side is a Kanban board, any place for me to write down my January videos. If you don't know what a Kanban board is, basically you create boxes and label them, and then I use a paper tab, and I move it down each box like as I do the task that is written in that box. So I use it for YouTube videos. So like my top box is concept/planning, and then it moves to filming and then editing and so forth. So as I'm doing that for various videos, I just move my little sticky note down the process. That way, if I'm filming multiple videos at a time, I can see where I'm at in the process for each video. Hopefully that makes sense. I really enjoy using a Kanban board. I find it super, super helpful, and I've been making one in every single month. Oh, and then on the right hand of the right side spread is just a place for me to write down my videos for January, if I have any ideas, and kind of what my schedule is for the month of January. My next two spreads are my book spreads. These spreads are spreads that I include in every single month. So the left-hand side is a TBR for that month. TBR stands for to be read, if you didn't know. And on the right-hand side, there's a space for me to write about my favorite book of the month and my least favorite book of the month. I like to include this just because I find it helpful to keep my kind of analytic skills up to par, I guess you could say. It helps me with my writing to make sure that I'm writing and thinking critically. And so that's why I like to include it. And I include it in every single month. So I'm just surrounding these boxes with florals to kind of frame them out. I love how these florals turn out. I think that they are so, so cute. And then I'm just going in with my Sharpie S-Gel to label those boxes and draw them out with a ruler. If you're curious about the things that I'm using in this video, everything will be linked in the description box, so you can check that out down below. All right, so this is the final spread of the setup, and it is my first weekly of January. So what I did is I just created a box for each day of the week. I actually only do Monday through Saturday because I usually don't have anything to plan on Sundays. I just go to church. Sometimes we go and visit family, and that's basically it. And I try not to do work on Sundays just because it's, the day of rest, and I like to dedicate that to doing my church things, church activities, and studying and stuff like that. So that's why I don't have a box for Sunday. So I start on Monday and do Monday through Saturday, and I'm just decorating this with those same florals that I've been using. I think they're so cute, and I love how they fill up the spread without being too messy. And they're pretty easy so that, each week, no matter how busy I am, I can just hurry and doodle some of those in and my spreads still look cute. That's all the spreads for this January setup. Pretty simple this month, but I think that it's going to be so much fun to use, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. Okay, so that was it. Please like this video if you liked it. Comment and tell me what you're going to do for your January theme. I always love to hear your theme ideas. And subscribe so that you don't miss any more of the 12 Days of Sandy. Bye!
She went away on Christmas Day.